Best of the best is headed to the West. After winning its 5th consecutive state title, the Rockford Marching Band is bringing the show on the road.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They were selected to perform in the Rose Parade now in Southern California on January 2nd, which is not the worst way to start the new year. And I spoke with a couple students about this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Welcome to a behind-the-scenes look at what a lot of people would say is the best marching band in the entire state, and recent history would pretty much support that. 5 straight state titles over the last 5 years. I'm sitting here with 2 senior drum majors, Reagan Zania, Tommy McGovern. You're now going to be taking your talents from Michigan to Southern California to perform in the Rose Parade on January 2nd. I'm getting chills just even saying that. How does it feel to hear that, and has it sunk in yet?
I think it's a little surreal still for me. I've never been to like that part of the country. I've never been that far west, and it's such a blessing and such a gift that we get to do this year, and we've all worked so hard, and I'm really proud of everybody.
It's going to be a really fun experience to go out there with all of our friends and have such a great time, put on some great performances, have some fun.
Where are the nerves at right now? It's a big deal.
I think a healthy dose of nervousness going around the band right now. It's getting close very quickly, and I think everybody's just working their hardest to get ready and get prepped for one of our, we could say our biggest performance of our high school careers.
Yeah, I mean, some nerves are good. It's a good thing. That means you're excited, and you should be excited because only a few high schools across the entire country get an opportunity like this. What was the audition process like?
So for the audition process, our directors kind of sent in somewhat of an application to the Tournament of Roses committee, and then they sort through the different bands that apply and select a few that get to perform, and we were lucky enough to be one of those bands.
So now we're just a couple of weeks away, which is so cool. But I'm sure the prep process has been going on for many weeks, possibly months. What has it been like to prepare for such a big stage?
Well, we've had the music for the parade since March, and we've just been constantly working on it, and as of recent we've started preparing it more, and it's a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication.
You guys get to see a pretty good view of it from where you guys stand during these practices, but how difficult is it to try and organize 200 people walking through a parade route?
It's a little bit difficult. You definitely have some key people that you rely on. We always depend on the people that are in the center of all of the lines to kind of keep the spacing, and then the person at the front to keep the spacing between blocks of brass and woodwinds and drumline. But it's been a lot of hard work. Everyone out there has been doing great, putting in hours and hours of work, and I think it's going to be really good to see all that pay off in California.
How often have you been coming here to Grand Valley State to practice, and for how many hours a day are you doing it?
This is actually only our 3rd day here at Grand Valley, but we have been having constant rehearsals at our own high school for a while, and it's typically 3-4 hours a day.
It's like a full-time job for you. Okay, I'm going to set the scene here, because the Rose Bowl parade, it's kind of like your Super Bowl, right? I mean, this is as big as it gets for you. So it's going to be Southern California. The sun is shining down. It's the new year, the Rose Bowl game later in the day. Hundreds and thousands of people watching you walk through the parade route. What do you think you'll be feeling and thinking about as you're moving through? Put me in your shoes in that moment.
There's going to be the stress of being on live television, I think,
that
in
too.
front of millions
not
of
to
people.
add another thing to your plate.
I'm so excited for us. I'm so happy that we get to do this, and I think I'm just going to be very excited that it's all come to a point where we our efforts have paid off.
I would agree, definitely just being able to be out there and reap the rewards of everything we've done, all the hours we put in. It's going to be really good to see it all come to fruition.
Okay, and you're performing 3 songs on a bit of a loop because it's a 5.5-mile route, which is a little different from the maybe 3/4 of a mile parades that you have been in Rockford before. So what are the songs that we're going to be playing?
We're playing Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. We're doing I Want You Back by the Jackson 5, and we're doing the Captain America theme.
Okay. Once you start playing some Miley Cyrus, I'm sure the nerves are going to go away completely.
Oh, yes.
Well, congratulations once again, and I know West Michigan is going to be happy to watch you, and I'm sure you're going to be very proud to be representing us here on this part of the state.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a whole lot of eyes are going to be on them, but it's nothing this band isn't used to by now. They've performed on the big stage before. They're going to be leaving for SoCal on Thursday, and you can watch the Rose Bowl Parade live from 11 to 3 on January 2nd.
It'd be so cool to see that local band playing across the country. It's such a big, huge event.
I know they kind of explained how it works, but still being there in person, watching them choreograph and organize the movements of 200 people. They're not just performing in the parade, they also have separate regular marching band performances that they have to perform in front of a bunch of other people. So there are two different things that they're prepping for months in advance. It's pretty cool, but again, 5 consecutive state titles.
They're practicing all the time. They're really good and they're really loud. I can hear them from my house in Rockford.
Okay, well, there
down
you
the
go.
road from the high school.
Well, that's a free concert then.
Yeah.